Hey guys, what's going on? I haven't done a commentary in a while, I know, and just because of school, some other stuff, blah blah blah, you know, the usual, but yeah, as you guys can tell right there, the beginning part two, yeah, the beginning, excuse me, what the fuck am I saying, but anyways, yeah, beginning of the game here was cut out, like, the first part of this game actually didn't record because there's a host migration, and yeah, the first part of the game didn't record, but luckily this part recorded. But yeah, and oh yeah, and in this commentary, I'm gonna be talking to you guys on how to get 100 pluses more effectively while rushing. And first thing you want to do, and I'm not joking when I say this, just look at all my other gameplays, like. Yeah, look at all of my other 100 plus games and just watch and observe how I do it when I make these decisions, because when going for 100 pluses, you need to have solid decision making every time. Like every time you get into to an engagement, you need to have the advantage every time. Like you need to have the advantage in every way you can during that gunfight. Um, Second thing is, while rushing, you definitely always have to stay near the edges of the map. And I mean that's pretty common sense. Like everyone tells you guys or tells us to stay on the edges of the map. And sorry if I'm talking slow right now. Sorry if I'm talking very awkwardly right now. I'm I don't know what's up with me. I guess I'm just bored right now. I'm not really too enthusiastic right now because I'm not doing really anything fun right now, and I haven't been doing anything fun at all within the past day. But besides that, oh my god, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and I was gonna tell you guys the way you wanna get into these engagement is you gotta look where you're positioned on the map, and not only that, you've gotta always look at your mini map the whole time. Like every time you see a red dot on the mini map and you're close to it, try to find the cover spot. And oh yeah, and when you see the red dot on the mini map, see what direction he's firing at, because the direction that the person is firing at on the other team, that's the direction he's likely to go. So let's say, if I'm so right here, let's say if I'm shooting this direction, yeah, that's the direction I'm probably gonna go, is forward from where I was shooting. and also, if you guys want to get a lot of kills in the game, you have to be in their spawn the whole time, like, and you gotta work their spawn effectively. You can't just be in the middle of their spawn, because most likely they're probably gonna be camping in there, and they'll probably eventually shoot you in the back, and that's not good. Oh yeah, and also there'll be occasions too, if you stand in this certain part of their spawn, they'll flip very easily. So you gotta know how to work their spawn. Well, yeah, you gotta know how to work the enemy spawn more effectively. No man, something stuck in my throat, but anyways, yeah. And if the enemy does flip the spawns, just follow the traffic every time. Like, and throughout the whole game too, you constantly have to follow the traffic flow in which everyone's going, because as you see right now, I'm working. I was working at the truck right there, and I knew people were coming, so yeah, I just took advantage of the cover right there, and I killed those two guys. And and as of right now, I'm going into their spawn, into the A flag, and I see that my teammates are there, and I think right here I'm gonna help them cap the A flag. And then yeah, I see they're capping C, and I go this way. The reason why oh wait, where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going through the middle right here, and I'm gonna go through B. And I know people are gonna go through B right here, because you see how I'm around these rocks right here. That's the cover position that I'm talking about. That's the advantages that I was talking about earlier. That you, yeah, and the yeah, if it, a good tip too, if you call in your predator missiles, and you can have a good bird's eye view of where everyone is. And I know, and I already knew they were spying at sea, but sometimes you can determine the exact locations of everyone, or most people, if they aren't wearing blind eye with the predator missile, and you'll know the exact direction they're going from, because even though the UAV is a good tool to determine where the enemy is going, like it's the only way it really works effectively is if you're close enough to the enemy to see where they're always going. And you look at those two guys I just shot right there. I use the and look at this. I'm always using cover every time I get into an engagement, and unfortunately right there I get spawn killed. But yeah, I see we're spawning by C, and even though they still have the C flag, we're spawning there, and that always means that we flipped. And in this game, yeah, you see this. I get spawn killed, I get panic knifed in here. That's the bullshit that I'm talking about. And it always affects me, and it always affects my performance. And it really does piss me off. And guys, and even though it pisses me off, like, it only pisses me off for a few seconds. Oh yeah, and a good tip, if you want to have better concentration, like, if you're the type of person that rage a lot constantly, you want to keep yourself calm. Like, you just gotta put aside the bullshit and just move on. I mean, yes, shit does happen, but you can't dwell on it. You can never dwell on bullshit, or else that will affect your performance considerably. And yeah, right here I'm helping my team cap the flag, because I know we have to win this game. The game right here, it's coming pretty close, and I cap flags when necessary. Like, and that's another thing too. If you want to have 100 kills, like, I know people don't like this, but you have to extend the game time, and that means you've got to trade off who has the double cap. Like, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, you got to trade off who has the double cap. Like, let's say if we're double capping them for a little bit, and then we trade off and have them double cap. That's extending the time of the game. And if you want 100 kills in this game, you've got to have matches that last at least 9 to 12 minutes long. I've rarely seen 100 pluses before that were under 9 minutes, and those ones were pretty fast paced. And what do I do right here? Oh yeah, I help my team cap the A flag, because I know we're double capped and we need to win this game, and I think I still capped the flag right there, even though I died. But oh yeah, guys. Well, also too, man, I'm not. And this is a thing that's been really pissing me off lately. Like, I see these comments on people just talking about, oh, you don't play the objective. Well, not towards me anyway, but I just see people talk about these other commentators, like, oh, you kill horde, you didn't cap any flags at all. Well, you weren't playing the objective. Well, guess what? Kill whoring in this game or in any other COD, that actually helps your team out, because when you're pushing up and when you're killing everyone, that's preventing them from getting to your flags and stuff. And well, I just ran out of time right now. Yeah, the game just ended. I'll get in touch a little bit more about the domination objective thing in the next commentary that I do. But anyways, yeah, the final score here is 118-15, and you guys have a good day. Later.